What's up, Matt friends?
I'm Mac.
I'm Don.
This is the Mac and Don Show. Thank you for watching. What is this? Episode 6?
Episode 6.
Episode 6. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Listen to us on all streaming platforms as well as YouTube. Yeah. How you feeling this week, Don? How's it going, man?
Chilling like a villain, you know me. It's been extra rainy outside, especially today. We're actually going through a monsoon.
A monsoon. Wasn't that the heat, though? The monsoon was the heat?
It's actually a combination of humidity and heat. So it's we get a lot of rain and then a lot of heat. So
interesting. Is that a sign of global warming? Did we get Florida weather in Colorado?
I mean,
are people gonna start acting weird out here?
do they correlate? I have no idea.
I think so. I think the weather correlates to the wild antics that go on in Florida.
Yeah, I mean the heat is definitely a factor. Like their brains are probably getting fried. Like you don't realize how bad it is until you're out there sweating your balls off.
Man, I don't know why I talk so much shit about Florida and I've never been there.
Shout out to Florida people.
Yeah. Shout out to all y'all.
If you're from Florida, like this video.
Right? Like, comment, subscribe, tap in.
Just tap in. Yeah, just tap in with us.
But yeah, I know a lot of people from Florida though.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of people I know, like, I know people who have moved here to Florida.
Me too, yeah. When I used to work at Gaylord, like, everybody was from Florida, somewhere in Florida, because there is a Gaylord in Florida, so they just literally just transferred and moved. So, like, we had a whole, like, gang of people from Florida. And it was all wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wildin'.
That's what's the only sane person from fucking Florida is Tim Tebow.
And is he even sane? He's probably a racist.
Whoa, is Tim Tebow racist? That's a good question. I don't think so. I read his book.
Really?
Yeah.
They had non-racist vibes?
Yeah, definitely. He goes to like Thailand or some third world country. And,
that's nice.
Is that low-key racist though?
Timothy.
Because Howard.
Timothy Tebow?
Yeah. How are you going to go to a third world country and you got racists in your own country?
Right.
I'm just kidding though, but he does like a lot of activist stuff out there. I think he was actually born out there. Yeah, he has like a crazy backstory.
That's wild, actually.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on this topic at all. We disregarded the topic list.
Yeah, I mean...
What you want to get into, Don? What's popping off this week? Shall we start with Will and Jada or no?
Okay, let's get into Will and Jada. Let's get into it.
But Will and Jada. You have any off-top thoughts about that one?
Oh man. I Am Legend. I Robot.
No one talks about Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness, I mean, you name it. Fresh Prince.
Right.
Fucking Bad Boys.
This dude used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
When I talk to my mom about
Wild West.
Yeah, when I talk to my mom about Will Smith, she says she used to listen to a song talking about parents just don't understand. She was like, that was my shit. And I was like, okay. She was like, with my 12-year-old self. So, his shit goes back.
For real.
I don't know. How would you feel if... So, apparently, they were like split up or whatever.
Right, so... Will Smith was like, I was done with your ass. And that's what he said. He was like... But he seemed like, look, you could tell there's some hurt in his heart, you know what I mean? And yeah, but like, no, like, on one end of it, I've seen people talking about like how August like was like hurting because like people in his family had.
Right now?
Well, people in his family had died, so like she was attempting to heal him. You know what I mean? So like she's like coercing him or like grooming him.
Yeah,
you know
I was about to say, does Jada have Predator vibes?
Right, and so like after like,
yo, did August Alsina get Me Too?
Did August Alsina get Me Too?
No, the other way around. Did Jada get Me Too'd by August Alsina?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, probably by Will Smith.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind.
Right after she got on that man Shane Dawson's head about being creepy towards Jada Smith's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Will Smith's daughter, Jada.
Oh, yeah.
And then right after that, she got exposed for...
But he was 23, though.
Right,
But she was, 40-something.
Right.
I don't know.
She was...
You know what, I was about to say something.
You know, right? That's canceled.
No, I was going to get canceled. Anyways.
Well, Will Smith...
what if the roles were reversed?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And some 40-year-old dude was kind of grooming or low key
he'd be our president.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man. You've got a point there. Yo. Let me not go into some conspiracy theories, cause bro, why are all of our politicians pedophiles?
Another thing we can talk about, Epstein's wife, and how she's probably gonna die soon. She's probably gonna die.
Up. Yeah, we could talk about how she's obviously a spy. Her father works for the FBI. If I'm not mistaken, her father worked for the FBI, and her sister does code for the FBI.
Does coke.
Code.
Code.
Just kidding. Code. Computer science type shit.
Fair enough. It's also not very hard to do. It depends on to what degree.
But for the FBI,
if you're doing it for the FBI, then you gotta be pretty skilled.
For the FBI, yeah. You not only have to be skilled, but you have to
squeaky clean background.
Exactly. So I'm is this all
a conspiracy?
Yeah, did she just turn herself in?
Why is she not dead yet?
Yeah, did she? Honestly, but as I was saying earlier, that's where I draw the line. I understand
women.
No, kids. It's the kids, bro. That's where I draw the line. Politicians can be kind of slimy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can
with these rings, I feel so much coverage.
Kids,
right. I feel so much coverage is coming up about these child trafficking rings.
I know. I'm
and it's it wouldn't even be a topic if it wasn't actually a thing. You know what I mean? People are reporting on actual things that are happening.
Yeah, whole rings. The whole Epstein documentary was about how he had a fucking pyramid scheme full of islands and pyramid schemes full of just
young
underage
girls
women
giving him massages.
And yeah, he would take them to islands because technically that's not illegal.
Right, because they weren't doing anything really. I mean, except for he was paying them.
It's not on American soil or whatever.
Right.
It's on God knows who. Yeah. God knows whose island.
Right.
I need a private jet.
For what?
That's how we got to the island.
Oh.
And Clinton was on his jet 17 times.
I just need my own island. And I'll just get a rowboat or something.
Dang.
Because you know how much jet fuel costs?
Yeah, you know how much that fucks up the environment?
Yeah.
That's what's
another thing. The environment, that's what I was gonna say that, too. I was totally gonna say that.
We're woke on this podcast. But not too woke. Because that can get dicey. You know what I'm saying? As we spoke on before. But yeah, bro, I draw the line at the kids. That's where you get fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I be ready to burn shit down. Y'all fucked with kids.
Jeez. Yeah. Because
and then another thing that gets on my nerves is fucking Bernie Sanders.
He grinds your gears?
He grinds my gears, bro. Cause I love that guy.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why every 4 years he fucking bitches out.
Right.
And just takes Democrat shit, and it's just oh, okay, Hillary it is.
And then you've got candidates Kanye.
No, but he always talks about how the whole political system is corrupt or whatever, but he plays right into it.
Yeah, and then he gives up.
Exactly. He literally plays right into it. Like he literally gets cheated, like flat out, and he's just like, okay. So it triggers me.
Right.
But it's whatever.
He's just too old.
This whole thing is crazy. Yeah, he's way too old. Every politician is way too old.
Yeah, I just figured by like
if
at some point,
if you're in the risk zone of dying from
COVID,
you cannot be president. Period.
Fair enough. I was thinking like, I think things will get better once all the older people start to, like, once we start getting to our older age, I feel like we'll be like people of our age.
I feel like we need a younger, but also conservative president.
Yeah, I go with that. Yeah, like I can think of a couple of people we went to even high school with that could do it, like Eden.
Yeah, sure.
Eden for president, dude. I would 100% vote Eden.
I would have to see his policies.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. In a perfect world, I would vote for Kanye.
Right.
But
Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
808s and Heartbreaks.
Fire. We can go way back.
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My favorite one. Fire. I'll cry right now. But anyways, yeah, in a perfect world, I would definitely vote for him. But lately, he's been on some fuck shit, and he only really comes out and says some real KD shit when he's about to drop an album.
Yeah, that's true. Like, he's talking about abortion and like.
Yeah, last time when he was saying slavery was a choice, like what came out right after that?
Jesus.
No, Yay.
Yay.
That album.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Kids See Ghosts was like.
Yeah, Kids See Ghosts was a little bit after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was lucky in his bag though, because he had Kids See Ghosts.
That was a good album though.
Yeah, he produced.
And Ye was not bad.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
Ye was like.
Yeah, that was pretty fire, and he produced Tiana Taylor's album in that like same span too. So, that was last time he was on some like real ignorant shit. But this time after he said something, he did like a fashion deal with Gap, and he released a single. So like I'm kind of wary with like whatever he says. So sometimes I'm like, this is just for some clout? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the motive is like clout, but a lot of it's cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw a conspiracy saying, maybe it's not even a conspiracy, but basically saying that the only reason he's running is so that it'll take like certain votes from Joe Biden, like enough votes, so that it'll swing all the way to Trump. Kind of like a third party type thing.
Right, sure.
But
like a
they would
deal.
literally say that about anybody else that ran. Like if you told someone you wanted to vote like independent or whatever, they would say the same thing.
Fair enough. It doesn't help that he's friends with Trump, though.
True.
Like, tight friends.
Well, who's to say fucking... I feel like everyone is friends with everyone, because Bill Clinton was on Epstein's jet.
But do you think, like, Elon Musk is friends with Trump?
No, not Elon Musk. At least I hope not.
Right.
But I'm saying Clinton was on Epstein's jet, and, what's his name? Trump has ties with Epstein, too. So they're all within the same network.
Same ring.
Same ring. With the damn kids. And that's where I draw the line.
Damn ass kids. That's our president.
You can skip out on your taxes. You can maybe say some racist things. I'll be on the fence with that one. But the kids is where I draw the line.
Fair enough. I'll draw that line.
His next tax policy better be a banger. That's all I gotta say. Oh, bro don't even got that long in office. So I'm like, whatever. I'm pretty sure he can't even put it out anymore. Well, it's like, how much more damage can he do in 6 months?
Probably. He might be like, writing a bunch of shit, sending it out before he goes, I don't know.
Yeah. Yo, Obama fucked up because he didn't appoint that judge before he left office.
Right.
Yeah, he fucking let Trump do that shit. What a dumbass. And Obama can get smoked too. Any politician can get smoked. Nobody's hands are clean.
Right. It's like, why would you want to
Obama fucking deported more people than any other president or something like that.
Right.
Like, fact check me, but I know he bombed way more than any other president. And he deported a whole bunch, too. So he just kept shit on the low. You gotta have a public image.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
At least his was, like, a little bit cleaner.
Yeah. And he doesn't get no smoke. He's everybody's president. But fucking, he's bombed more brown people than I can count.
And I can't count very high.
Oh, God. So everybody can get smoked. You know what I'm saying? Politicians is a dirty-ass game.
For real, it's a racist game.
Racist, pedophilic. Fucking crazy.
I think Malcolm X said something like, the white man will treat us with symbolic victories rather than real victories. Like,
yeah, with like the Redskins changing their name and like the Karen laws or whatever. Like,
it's just
it's
like
not really gonna help. Like,
yeah.
I could like, it's like cool or whatever. Like, but it's not. It's like just like trying to paint over 400 years of racism. You know?
Right, and it's like what like. I don't even know at this point what will help besides, like, money. Like, all it seems like that helps are signing petitions or donating money, you know?
Yeah, and then even when you donate money, you don't necessarily know where that goes. There wasn't some Black Lives Matter funds, like, exposed or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm sure there's, like, lots of schemes out there.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know where you're going to, but...
Facts, like, that stuff's so bogus.
Right.
Like, a lot of people, like, just, like, work super hard, like, and just go to work type shit. And, like,
right, and then...
can barely, like, pay their bills and then donate to this fund that's bogus. And, I don't know. Has me triggered.
And there's somebody at home working twice as hard to keep that scheme going up.
Yeah. They can write that off, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, if you donate anything, even to Goodwill. But, you know, who am I to give tax advice?
Right.
Anyways, back to something way more interesting. What else we got on the topic list, Oh yeah, Juice WRLD and Pop Smoke.
Their postpartum albums.
Yeah, how do you feel about those in general? Before we get into like each individual one.
I feel like in history they've been executed well, like maybe like as a collection of like I can understand like a collection of like their best songs. Like I think they did that with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
No, but
I think they released This Is It after he died.
Right. They did that.
Yeah.
But that didn't like stick. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
And then it just feels like it feels wrong in a way to me.
It feels weird to me.
Yeah.
Because like what was it? Virgil was getting smoked for like making a weird ass cover for Pop Smoke's album. I guess.
Yeah. It was just like super basic, I guess.
But in my head, I'm like, if he was here, he would put out everything how he wanted.
Right, so like that might have been exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, too. So I'm feeling like sometimes I'm like, are you guys just taking final songs? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like, what if there's a feature on a song? Like, I just got so many questions. Like, is this what this artist would have wanted?
Right. It's you don't know what their process is.
Yeah. Like, how do you know that like that was in their bag? Like, what if they didn't even like that song?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It makes me feel weird, but some of them were super good. Like Biggie had a postpartum album or whatever.
Right.
Have you ever listened to any of Tupac's albums after he died?
I think so.
Yeah?
I've listened to...
I was about to say no one's ever... Or those albums aren't as popular, I feel like.
Yeah, they aren't. I've heard some songs on them. I feel like... Because I was really into Digital Underground, and he was really, into them. But, yeah, I just feel like they would agree, like... That's another thing. It's just like... Also, at that time, like... Before Tupac died, he did get, like mentally scarred by being shot before that. Yeah. And he thought it was Biggie that shot him, or had gotten him shot. I guess.
I feel you. I don't know. I feel like I listened to a little bit of Juice WRLD's album, and I feel like it was pretty good, but I don't know. With music, for me, I feel like the time that I listen to it is just as important as the music, because I correlate them.
Right.
Or like,
so it's
maybe like something I experience as I listen to music.
That's another thing. Like the drop date matters. You know what I mean? And like usually they just drop right after death. You know what I mean? Postpartum. And so like that's another thing. Like you don't like they just took all the songs and like dumped them together. You know what I mean? It's just like you couldn't have like waited.
That is true. I feel like there was not a theme in either album. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Sonically, there wasn't a theme. I feel like every song was kind of individual.
Right.
And maybe they all like had the similar like Pop Smoke or Juice WRLD sound.
Right.
But they didn't feel like they should have been in an album together.
Right. Just because it's them, it doesn't like really
most definitely
correlate or matter.
Mm-hmm. But like with Juice WRLD, his first album, like to me that shit's like low key classic.
His album?
Yeah, his first one.
His first one, yeah. Like, yeah. I think about like X.
No skips on there. I wouldn't. When I put that shit on, like, I would listen to the album straight through.
Fair enough. Like, you remember X's album?
Yeah.
With Jocelyn Flores on it.
Yeah.
Like that has a bunch of like.
that one song with Trippie Redd is really good.
Yeah. And I like Trippie Redd.
Yeah. I don't know.
Lately, I've been digging him. He has this song called "Excitement" out.
I fuck with his merch hard.
Yeah, and he was on Dave, so.
Yeah, true. Shout out my homie Marcos, that's his merch.
Shout out to my boy Dave, aka
Show this fire. Hey, get a second season.
AKA the original Pancake, AKA the Time Traveler's wife.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got some fire episodes, bro. I need to do a second season, but I don't know what they would do it about. You know, I feel like the story is kind of told, but like maybe they can do it as him as a famous rapper now.
Yeah.
Like all of his like.
That was the beginning, I imagine.
Yeah.
They got a lot to tell. That was the first season.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like they did a lot of like character development within the season, so they can kind of go deep on that type of stuff.
I feel like it's an Atlanta type deal.
Yeah, it's super similar to Atlanta.
Yeah, super like.
Why does I get that same vibe? I was thinking it's because it was both on FX.
FX?
Yeah, I think I was getting that.
That was but like also, that's weird.
Because then it's also kind of like surreal, like Atlanta is. Because you know how Atlanta has those weird scenes where you're like, what?
Yeah.
And there's like not as many of those in Dave, but there's like a little. Yeah, I feel like Dave and Atlanta are super dope. Like those are some of my favorite shows. We're definitely gonna review like them like as a whole or by episode. Like if we like want to do it weekly.
Yeah, we can maybe watch them and record it at the same time, or
you know, like reaction type things.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that'd be super dope. So you know, it's all about our favorite things around these parts.
Yeah, especially like we're just waiting for stuff to come out right now. Not like feels like a lot of things are kind of just dragging out at this point. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Yeah, especially the Rona's dragging out. I feel like this would be over real quick.
Yeah,
I don't know if we touched on that or not, but
yeah,
feels like this has been going on for a while.
Yeah, it's killing me.
But it definitely gives like I don't know. Initially, it gave me more time to do some things, but not as much anymore. Anyways, we got merch coming out.
Hopefully, some stickers.
Merchandise and stickers and
looking at an Instagram page, a Twitter page. We'll be more socially present.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we'll be dropping more consistently. You know, make sure y'all tap in with us. Should be on all streaming platforms. We got one episode on all streaming platforms, so we're gonna be working on that.
Yeah.
So let us know what y'all want to see from us. Any content ideas? If y'all want to like, maybe we can like go on Twitter and ask like what people want us to talk about.
Yeah, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, if y'all want to like ask us questions, maybe we can do like Ask Mac and Don type thing.
Definitely in the description below, you'll be able to find us on Twitter, Instagram.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, make sure y'all keep it tuned in. Any other thoughts?
No, it was another good week with you, mad friends.
Oh yeah, for sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Have a safe week. Hope no one gets sick or anything like that.
Be safe. Stay safe out there. Wear a mask. Just cause.
Yes, it's been another week with the Mad Friends. Hope everyone has a good one. We'll see you next time.